Greetings metalheads and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George and this is part 3 of me taking you through the progression and the construction of building my latest battle jacket. So I decided that my only other patch jacket was too full, couldn't cram any more patches on there, so I decided to acquire a jacket and build a new one from scratch. So if you've been following this little mini series, then you'll be aware that I have acquired this sort of faded black denim jacket. Did have sleeves, which I have now removed, and have subsequently been covering it in all of my favourite patches that I found. So where we are, just to recap from last time, started off with the Transylvanian Hunger Dark Throne main back patch there. Absolutely legendary album, 1994. Absolute classic, love it. Then I had added Dissection, the Somberlane album cover, along with Dimmable Gear in Sorte Diaboli. I then moved on to the shoulders. We had a Heritage Legend front and centre on the shoulders there, with Venom, Black Metal, nice little kind of foil effect silver patch. Then I've chosen the Mighty Cradle of Filth from, actually they're quite local to me, they're from Ipswich, UK. In the east of England down here, and they are an absolutely fantastic band, legendary black metal band with seriously good gothic dark elements there. Absolutely love them. So they're adorning the right shoulder of the jacket, in fact. And on the opposite side we have that lovely Rotting Christ logo, the Mighty Rotting Christ from Greece, legendary band again. Absolutely love them, one of my favourites. That lovely big bold logo patch, I absolutely love that. So I've been quite busy the last couple of days with busy with constructing the jacket and doing a bit of needlework. Had a little bit of downtime, so I decided to spend it working on this little beast. So again, on the right side of the jacket we've got 3 more patches that I've added, and if you were not already familiar with some of these other bands, then you may have guessed that this is a black metal themed jacket. It just so happened to be that all the awesome patches that I was finding on this particular website that I was using, they tended to all be black metal bands. So I decided to stick with that theme for the purpose of this jacket anyway. Next time I might do a power metal one or a heavy metal one. You never know. But for this one, this is black metal. So I've got 3 more patches here, and take you through starting with this bottom one here. So, if you're not familiar with this album, or this particular artwork, or logo, icon, whatever, then you're probably on the wrong channel, because the mighty Celtic Frost, with that legendary artwork, which of course adorned the cover of Morbid Tales from 1984, absolutely legendary album, legendary band, one of the best. Certainly one of the biggest inspirations for black metal, or what became the second wave of black metal. Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales, definitely my favourite Celtic Frost album, although that's up against some pretty stiff competition. Certainly my favourite from the early period. Of course, Monotheist, I kind of consider that more of a Triptykon album. Certainly sounds more like Triptykon than, of course, the earlier Celtic Frost works. But I decided to go with this nice, big, bold patch here, and I'm really pleased with this one. This is really high quality. It's a lovely print, or not print, but it's a lovely, it's a lovely design. It just really works. It's such high quality. It's so impressive. It was quite difficult sewing that one on, actually, because, of course, again, it goes over the seam, and that makes it a little bit more of a challenge. But I'm really pleased with how that's come out. And another heritage band. So we've got Venom, we've got Celtic Frost, we've got the biggest inspirations, if you like, for what became the second wave of black metal. So above that, we've got a design from Lawless Darkness, the album from 2010 by Swedish black metal brutals Watain. Absolutely love this band, and Lawless Darkness is probably not my favourite Watain album, but it's certainly up there. It's a brilliant album. It's very different, it's very progressed, and it's just a cracking design. Really love that one. Again, nice quality patch. It's quite eye-catching. I think Watain have an absolutely superb logo, It's so in your face. It's bold. It just looks mean and menacing. And I thought, well, of course I need that on my jacket. It's a perfect fit. Above that, we have now I don't know where quite this design originates from, because of course it does feature in the top corner, I believe, of the In the Night Side Eclipse album cover artwork. But the Mighty Emperor, Norwegian black metal legends, and this one, I don't know, it's appeared alongside sort of the Wrath of the Tyrants or the Emperor's EP as well. I don't really know where it comes from, but I just think it's a great design. It's really eye-catching. It just looks the part. So 3 great patches there. Really pleased with those finds. Just a little bit disappointed, really, that I sort of almost ran out of room. So to avoid actually going over the armpit part, if you like, I had to sort of stagger the patches slightly. But overall, I think that's still a pretty good result. I think it's come out rather well. Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales, Watain with Lawless Darkness, and of course Emperor with that In the Nightside Eclipse era little design there. Really cool, very eye-catching. So with sort of mirroring that, if you like, on the other side, we've actually got a trio of great Norwegian legends here. So at the bottom, we have the Mighty Enslaved, black metal turned Viking metal turned progressive metal, whatever you want to call them. Absolute legends. Love that band so much. With the Axioma Ethica Odini album cover, circa 2010. Really like that album a lot. Again, it's probably not my favourite Enslaved album, but it's certainly up there. It's a brilliant album, and sadly, there's just not that many Enslaved patches around, so you kind of have limited choice. But it's a really nice patch. Really pleased with that one. Again, all of these patches have been hand sewn on by me, and I'm pretty pleased with how that's come out there. Really love Enslaved. Very much looking forward to seeing them at Incineration Fest. Just brilliant band. I thought they have to be on this jacket. They have to be there, reflecting their importance in that Norwegian black metal scene, and also just the progression of the subgenre. So above then, probably already noticed, the bright and colourful At the Heart of Winter from 1999 album cover from Norwegian black metal legends Immortal. No introduction needed there. Absolute gods. Love Immortal so much. I would probably say that At the Heart of Winter is one of my favourite Immortal albums. Might not be my favourite though. I think I do tend to lean quite heavily towards sort of pure Holocaust and diabolical full moon mysticism. If you've noticed my tape acquisitions up there, or seen my recent review. Absolutely love that album though. It's a brilliant, chilling album. So full of magic and mysticism and emotion. Brilliant album. Really like that artwork as well. So had to get it on a patch. So above them, keeping with the trio of Norwegian black metal gods, we've got the mighty Mayhem. Of course, another band that need no introduction. Mayhem are notorious, they're dangerous, they are prominent and prolific. But strangely, there's lots of Mayhem artwork patches around, but none that really took my fancy until I stumbled upon this one. This is actually a bit more of a recent design though. This was from 2019, so it may be in relation to their newest album, but I just think it's a really cool design. Really cool. You've got the Alpha Omega there. You've got this sort of hourglass with wings, and then you've got crossed bones and a skull. So really cool. Really like that. And I do like the fact, what I did try to do, this was deliberate of course, is try to mirror the two sides. So hope you can see there, we've got Emperor with their red logo, Mayhem mirroring on the other side of their logo. Watain with Immortal, white logos, and then at the bottom we've got Celtic Frost, which has red logo, but then we've got red on the Enslaved album cover as well. So this is where we are currently. Next I will be working on the sort of the chest part and the front. I've got a few more patches to go and a whole lot of button badges to find a place for as well, and try and neatly work out the order and significance where they're going to go. So overall, I'm really happy with how this jacket is looking so far. We're not quite done yet, but I'm pleased. And I'm pleased with my sewing work as well. I think we've got a good mix of black metal patches there. A whole lot of Norwegian black metal. 7 Norwegian bands. There's 7 Norwegian bands there. What's wrong with that? Absolutely. They are the founders and fathers, if you like, of second wave black metal. Of course, they're going to be prominent on this jacket. But there you have it. That's my latest work. So we've got Emperor Watain and Celtic Frost added on this side, and then on the left side there we've got Mayhem, Immortal, and Enslaved. What are your thoughts on my jacket here? Have you got similar patches? Would you have gone for something slightly different? Any recommendations? I'm interested to hear other people's thoughts and opinions, as always, of course. Thanks for watching, my friends. Do check back soon for more reviews and, of course, the final concluding part of building my latest battle jacket. Take care, my friends, and as always, stay heavy.